What's up, chosen ones? Welcome back to another video, you guys. Never let your past control you. What you've been through. It was challenging. It was tough. It was traumatizing. It was stressful. It was frustrating. It was hurtful. And it was not fucking normal. But you're built for this. You are built for this. You do not have to live in shame and fear and guilt and worry and in pain. You don't have to live with a weary heart. You don't have to have hate in your heart, my friends. Never let your past control you because it tries to do so. It will try to haunt you and try to make you always remember it so that you can go back to it, or so you can then identify to it and live through it and be that person that experienced all that shit that you experienced is what its goal is. You ain't never gotta ever live in your past. You don't have to let it control who you are today. We done all did some shit that we are not proud of. But we made peace with it. And when we make peace with it, we understand why we experienced what we did. We can then let it go when it gets too heavy. When we let it go, that means we no longer identify with that anymore. We letting it go. It can't come back. Don't let it come back. Whatever happened, that's why it's called the past, because it's gone. It's not there anymore. Whatever happened to you happened. Make peace with it. So if you got to feel whatever it is you need to feel so that you can understand it, so you can move through it, feel it. Don't just push it away. That's why a lot of people are numb. That's why we've all been numb once before in our lives, because we pushed everything away. We didn't look at it. We didn't want to look at it. We were scared of it. It hurt us. It felt like pain. We don't want to feel that shit. But feeling it is the powerful thing, because that's how we understand it. And this is how we grow. So I want to let you know that you never have to let your past control you. People do a good job at trying to remind you of your past self, your past actions, your past situations and circumstances. People look down on you because you used to struggle in your life. People look at you like a failure because of all the things you've tried that didn't work out for you. But that's their perceptions of you. You don't have to live through other people's perceptions of you. You can live and be who you want to be. You don't have to listen to your thoughts that are past tense. A thought is something that just drops into your damn mind. That shit it's gone. But something is trying to make you look at it and remember it and react to it and be that person so that you can stay stuck in the past. That's why a lot of people are hurting today, because they are stuck in the past. They're waking up with yesterday's issues. Whatever has happened yesterday, they wake up today with those same frustrations, that same anger, that same hurt and pain on their hearts. And they continuously waking up every day in the past. When you wake up with problems and issues on your mind from what happened yesterday, last week, the week before last month, you are living in the past. And the past is controlling you. Things you've done, past mistakes that you've done. If you are living thinking that you're that mistake, then it's controlling you, because you are not that. Shame. Shame comes from shit that we done that we're ashamed of. But we can make peace with that shit. We don't have to live in shame. There's things that traumatize us in our life, but we don't have to live with fear. We don't have to have fear in our heart, my friends. Love overpowers all. There's things that we've done that we've been guilty of, but we don't have to live with that guilt. We can let it go. Understand what happened. Fuck it. Ain't nobody perfect. That shit happened, but that don't make me a bad person, because I learned from that. That makes me a powerful person. That makes you a powerful person, because although you experienced that shit, you learn from it and you're growing from it, and you're not continuously doing it. See, when you don't understand it, you continuously live through it. You become it. You live it every day. This is insanity, because you want out, but you're doing the same thing, right? This is what many people are struggling with. And that's why I want you to hear me today. If this message is resonating with you, you don't have to let your past control you. You can choose to be you. Being you is everything. You can choose to let it go and let it be. and make peace with it. A lot of people past is haunting them because they trying to hide everything, and it's showing through them. How many people you done been around when you felt that guilt and you seen that shame in their eyes? Or maybe you looked in the mirror and you saw that in yourself. I know I did. And I decided I don't got to live with that shit. It's just like yesterday's trash. I'm taking it out and I ain't why would I go get the trash back out the dumpster? You heard? Leave that shit there. You feel me? You are not your past. Your past is not you. It's a part of you. You feel me? And you just have to accept all the things that you've been through. All shades of you. Your shadow side. Love it. Love it. Embrace it. Accept all of you. Make peace with it. But you don't have to live it. I deeply love and accept myself. I accept all of me. I am accepting all of me. Accept it. You done it. You did it. It's okay. But that doesn't determine you. Other people seem to still see you as that at times. That's the way they want to see it because they don't like themselves. They feeling some shit that's resonating to them. Honestly, they really getting a lesson. They really getting a lesson from you and what you went through to see it in themselves. But instead, they just looking at you and looking down on you all about the things that you experience, focusing on your life. See, that's why we only got to focus on our life. Our life is only ours for it. My life. Anything that you say my to is yours. That's why sometimes I try not to say my chosen ones. It's so accidental, you know, because anything you put a my to is yours. So make sure whatever you say my is yours. M-Y is yours. Okay? Be mindful of that. That was your past. That doesn't mean that's who you are. For real. Our past makes us or breaks us. And what I mean by that, it can break you if you don't understand it. If you don't grow from it. If you don't learn the lessons from it. If you're still living through it. Reminiscing it. Still feeling those same old ass feelings with something that happened months ago. Years ago. You don't want to live there. Don't let it control you. You see, but it can make you when you learn the lessons from it. Accept it. It was a part of you. That part of you did what it did, but this part of you learned from it. And you be grateful for it. Never live with regrets. Everything is a lesson. This is how you grow. This is how you evolve. This is how you learn. Doesn't mean that's who you are. It's a part of you, but that's not who you are. There's so much more to you. This is helping you discover you. Never let your past control you, my friends. Don't let it. If I was to let my past control me, I would not be where I am right now. I would still think I was dumb, stupid, ignorant, hateful, all those things because I experienced it. But I made peace with it. I understood it. I felt it. I see why it was there. I look fear in the eye and see why it was there. Anytime fear came up in my life. And I worked on it. And I moved through it. And I had to really release it from my spirit, like from my aura, from my mind. Let it be. And not let it try to control me like, oh, you should feel shame right now because someone's looking at you. They're looking at you like something's wrong with you. Or they're looking at you because you're weird. Or they think you're dumb. Or they're laughing at your hair. Or whatever the mind tries to come and tell you. Tries to put you back in the past. You can believe what you want to believe. You don't have to believe those things about yourself. I know it's challenging because it is a part of you. But make peace with it. You are not your past, and never let your past control you, my friends. And never let these Mosokas, I don't even know where they came from. Never let these, people that will try to remind you of that make you go back into your past. Because people be put on your path for a reason to destroy you, to remind you shit that you let go of. And when you let go of it, something is going to try to make you remember it. Whether a thought or whether a person. You stand true to you and believe what you want about yourself and understand, hey, now that you felt all that, you can be like, say, I know why that happened. Now, you got to explain shit to them, but you can be like, oh, I know why that happened. I learned my lesson for that. So I'm not worried about them. You know what I'm saying? It won't bother you. It won't affect you because you're accepting all of you and you're making peace with it. You felt it. You understand it. You're growing from it. So when they come across your path and try to remind you of it, you ain't even worried about that shit. You ain't bothered by it. But at first, it may try to touch you and it may not. It may not, because for me, I felt, if it tried to get into me a little bit, I just caught it like this, and it's like, oh, no, I remember. I remind myself what I've learned. You feel me? About that. I don't need them to remind me of that. And this is why I don't go around people who live in the past, because they still looking at you like you that same damn person that they used to know, because they don't know you. You feel me? People don't understand growth and change because they stay the same. They're not putting in that work. So whoever you are, wherever you are on your journey, I want to let you know this. You ahead of everybody just because you started, baby. So be proud of yourself wherever you are on whatever level that you are on, because you will get through all of this. Never let your past control you, baby. It's a new day. It's a new dawn, baby. Stand and be present. And look at life working in your favor. Enjoy life. Live. Feel alive, baby. Because you're going to do something different now, because you ain't going to listen and let the past control you no more. See, that's why people are not feeling alive, because they stuck there. Come feel alive and watch this beautiful life right all around you. Watch the universe work in your favor, baby. Don't miss out on your blessings. Learn your lessons. Share this video with anyone you want to share this video to. If you like this video, please hit that like button, my friends, as this video will get through the YouTube algorithm and reach out to more chosen ones, light workers, and star seeds. Y'all already know I'm just here spreading awareness, love, and light. I love each and every one of you. And when you hit the like button only to videos that you like, it helps grow the channel, supports the channel, and I'm so grateful for you. Real talk. And I'm always sending blessings to you guys. Real talk. Okay? And if you feel that these videos are resonating with you, consider subscribing to the channel. It also helps grow the channel. If you continuously coming back and watching these videos and receiving messages here, my friends, you're here for a reason. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because it really does help grow the channel. And I appreciate you. Only subscribe if you feel called, though. I'm the mind master. You're the mind master, baby. You don't have to live in your past. I want you to comment down below. I am present. You heard? I am present. You hear that word present? That's a gift. That's why they call it the present. That's why they call it the present moment, my friends. That's real talk. That's a gift. Feels so good to be alive, like Ralph Smart say, man. When I first woke up, I didn't know what the hell he meant by that. Shout out to Ralph Smart, because he's so right. It does feel so good to be alive, baby. You are not your past. Do not, never, ever let it control you, okay? You are bigger than your past. Your past was there to teach you something. There are parts of you that, you know, our soul came here to learn lessons. So there's things that you had to learn. So you made a lot of bad choices and decisions. So fucking what? That doesn't make you who you are. So you might have had some dumbfounded moments. So what? That doesn't mean you're not smart and intelligent. Okay? Maybe you failed a test in school. That don't mean you're stupid. You feel me? That shit don't make you. That shit tries to stop you along on your future when it tries to sneak up. That's why it's important to feel it, learn it, and grow from it. Because you got a bigger mission, a bigger passion, you got a bigger purpose, a bigger calling. You have big things to do here on this planet. These are types of things that try to sneak in. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with you later on, but at least you'll be aware of it. You'll learn the lesson from it. So, like I say, your path don't get harder or easier. You just become more powerful. I love y'all, man. Come back to see me, because Miss Kelly Travel Spirit is checking out. Much love and light to you all. You are not your past. Never let it control you, my friends. Peace.